Monday afternoon. Just got my car back from the shop, Preston's Automotive. Great guys, do quick work, good work. Dropped it off at 12 today after the gym. Got it back just a minute ago, a little right before 5. So that's awesome. Appreciate those guys. Just needed the brake pads and the rotors replaced. Luckily, it wasn't the calipers, so it could have been a little more pricey, but appreciate that. And so yeah, we got the car back. Like I said, this week's gonna be kind of hot, so don't know how much actual hunting I do. It probably just be Friday and Saturday, honestly. It might not even be Friday, it might be just Saturday. So it's just how it is down here in the South, man. I started out hunting this season like in the freaking crazy heat, and there's no point, honestly. Like, they might come out, but it's such a low percentage, it's not even worth it. So, but next few days, while I'm not doing that, since it's early season, I'm going to well, almost October, you know, but before any of like the rut signs or anything like that, I'm gonna push in on some spots one last time since it's early, and then either take a break on those spots and not do them till the rut, or if they're good, like kind of good, not crazy good, I'll hunt them in October. But I'm really gonna push deeper on these couple places, not caring if I bump stuff out, because on these places that I'm going, I'm probably not gonna go back for like at least till like late October, November. So that's what I got planned for this week, and I'll see you in the woods probably. I go over here, right? We're just gonna look and see what's going on. I mean, is that bad? You tell me. Well, guys, what do you know? Car's doing car things again. My fuel line just busted right after I was leaving the gym. I cranked my car and it took a little longer than normal, and then I just instantly smelled like I have an oil leak anyway. I just been rolling with it, and so I was like, this is weird. And the guy yesterday told me, you'll smell your calipers if they burn it. And I was like, that can't be it. It was like so overwhelming. I was like, I could barely breathe. And so I like just start driving off thinking like it was a fume thing that it would pass, like once I start going. And then like it starts getting blurry. I'm literally getting like high. And it's like, I'm like, oh, it smells like freaking gas, dude. And like my world's like literally getting blurry because it's so much gas. As I pull over like right across the street from the gym, and yeah, it's just spraying out gas, dude. So it's just a fuel line, I think, so it shouldn't be that like expensive. It's just like another little hassle thing, but it don't ever stop me, not with the old tracker. But yeah, so you know, title of this video this week's probably gonna be more car troubles, not a lot of deer hunting. So we'll see, but it's dope having people around that can pick me up, give me a hand, and then hopefully take me back out and help me fix it. So we'll see. I'm about to write a note on the garage's little placemat they gave me saying, don't tow me, my fuel line burst. So be back tomorrow to fix it, hopefully, maybe tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Happy Tuesday, everybody. All right, then. Well, I don't know too much about cars, but this is what was leaking right here. You see that? So I called old boys at AutoZone, and they said cut me a piece of the pipe out and bring it to them. So I guess I'm gonna do that. Kind of scared, but there we go. There she is, clean cut. That wasn't too bad. All right, so I'm gonna chop this right here off, bring it to them, and hopefully we'll get her cinched back up. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, fuel line burst. Be back soon to fix. Sorry for the inconvenience. Thanks. We back. We back out here, and we good now. Went and got us a little tubing. Got some brand new shiny clamps. $10.57 at the store. Hey, all the tools you need. You're gonna want to get you some Fiskars clippers, yard clippers. Get you an Ozark Trail knife. Get that at your local Walmart. And look, a little 10-cent, a little dime piece. That's all you need right there. And you can find this on the ground probably. Find this at a Walmart. Find it, you know, and that's all you need. So hey, we back on the road. No more gas spewing everywhere. And hey, that's how we do it. That's how we do it down south. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we're out here on public. It's Wednesday, September 29th, and we're gonna do a little scouting today. So this is pretty interesting. Just came across this trail. A little rub right here. This is the same area I went in the other day, but I went off that way and came around, and I know I ended up somewhere over here. So I might take this back and see, and like have a good odds that it ends up right around that area, and it looks pretty less thick than over there. So gonna go down this way. Already got a rub Already know that bucks are headed back in this direction anyway, so I'll try that today, see what happens. Look at this freaking trail, you guys. This camera's not gonna pick up just how crazy this is. Just like, I mean, it's just made for, like, clearly so much comes right through here. And it gets into this thick stuff. This is awesome, and it's so easy to walk compared to the other one. Look at that sweet mushroom. That's cool. So you can tell it kind of like can go off this way. It looks like maybe a bed right there. But I bet this leads right to where that other one was. That other trail, you can see how it winds through there. And then clearly straight up through here or right through here. These are the kind of deer trails you're gonna want to get on. Stuff like this that is just, you can tell a lot of deer are gonna be coming through areas like this. What do you know, this trail just came up from around here, and that camera in the stand is like right over that way. Check out this really sick old rub. So, and it just like opens up through here, guys. It's gonna be such a good spot to hunt when it gets actually like consistently cooler. Guarantee I'm gonna find a lot more. Good sign. I'm about to double back to the behind me here once I come check this. I'm just checking it since I'm gonna be in this area anyway, you know. It's like I'm blowing it out. So what is it, what's today, Wednesday? So okay, check this out. This might be a rub, right? I mean a scrape right there, possibly. It's just sandy over here. It's not really dirt like a traditional rub, but still kind of looks like one. Guys, just pulled that card. So I guess bad news first. It's not really bad, but every date was 9:25 and every time was 4:37 p.m. Even me just pulling up right now. So as far as info like that, didn't get much, but really good info is I had a really nice bear on there. Shooter bear for sure. That's coming up in a couple weeks. And a huge buck that I think I saw on the cam this way. So that's all, and like a lot more deer too. I'll probably post some in the videos. But we got another old rub right here. And so I came in from there originally the other day when I was hunting, and I just came in from here, same like area but different route. Most of the travel was coming this way because it's thicker back there, and then the highway's this way, and then you got your like this way movement. Not much going like that, but you can see it opens up through here, and there's clearly paths, and then there's clearly a rub, like older rub going this way. So, and there's actually a little nicer one right there. I think what I'm gonna do is push this way and then come back into the thick stuff, and then hang a cam on the best sign that I see, because I have another cam wrapped around my waist right now, relocating it. Really gonna try to pin the movements down as much as I can. And there's that. That's pretty fresh. That's this year for sure. So yep, that's what we're doing. Good stuff though. Really old rub right here. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the spot. This is gonna be a rut stand day on a good weather day, and it's gonna be killer, man. Can't wait. Kind of see in this area where it's like open. It's got like this type stuff everywhere, but like pretty open, you know. You can step out, and then there's trails going back into this stuff, and it's stuff about this height. And I went back in there, and there's all types of beds everywhere. They didn't look super fresh, but I mean, like, that's probably where they're bedding. And the bucks, there's all these scrapes are running this way. I mean, rubs are running this way. So I'm thinking, especially when they're cruising, all the bucks are just gonna be cruising this way with winds coming out of here, just scent checking these areas, probably dipping in, checking for those if they need to, coming back out. So I think this is like the definition of a highway. It's coming right through here on these big, super gnarly old rub right there. On these like paths right through here, snaking through here, like they're thick enough for them to feel comfortable moving through. And then, like I said, they're gonna be scent checking all this thick stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing. We went back to the other way, and it kind of got thick pretty quick. How you like that rhyme right there? But now we're heading back into the direction of where all those like where that buck looked like it was coming from, and the bear and everything like that. So we're gonna try to see, that's what I'm talking about, stuff that slips back into that thick stuff right there. And if I'm coming in this way and have a wind coming this way, that'll be perfect, man. That'll be just, man, I'm so excited. Get a good wind day and get back in here on a, when it's nice and ruddy, and it's gonna be gnarly. So guys, got out of the other spot, and this little track right here pushing that way, that spot I was just at is like hundreds of yards down that way. I don't know exactly how many, pretty good ways, but this is an old dried up creek bed. Last year, I mean, it was like full, and you can tell it's just dried out. I'm gonna walk this, and over here there's like a lot more diversity and like bigger trees, got a bunch of oaks and stuff, and it's just a whole different ecosystem really. So I killed a little tiny spike out here last year, thought it was a doe. Classic, right? So I'm just gonna travel this creek bed and just dip off to the, this is like that place I've been sitting, like it's all cleared out and just like a big strip that's right to my right. So I'm just gonna dip up into these places on my left and check out spots, look for sign. I still have that camera. I ended up not hanging, oh, it's gonna be tough to get through. Maybe not, it's kind of all old. But see if I can't throw my leg up over here. Oh. But yeah, oh great, now I'm all caught up in a tree. Oh. Anyway, I ended up not hanging a camera because it got so thick in that area. Just kind of like, it didn't need it more. This will be more productive having it like on this end. That way I can correlate the pictures if I'm seeing the same buck or bear or anything on one side. And then, you know, try to figure out exactly where they're spending their time at and what time they're spending it there. So that's what we're gonna do. Guys, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, I totally forgot about this camera out here that I had, dude, last year. A huge riding spider. My luck, there's literally nothing on it, but that'd be cool if it had like a bunch of pictures on it. I totally forgot about this thing, dude. That's so crazy. Wow, I'm gonna check it out. It's about 3, a little after 3. About to dip on down in here and check this cam I got. And sorry, thought I heard something. Look at this whole gnarly rub right here. That thing's huge. Old rub. It's pretty sick. But yeah, I have a camera down here. You can tell they've definitely been traveling this line. All these nuts and stuff on the ground. I don't know what these exactly are called, but they're everywhere in here. There's a bunch of bits and pieces like crunched up. Now I heard on a video that I watched the other day on YouTube about different types of acorns and stuff. Obviously that's not an acorn, but like the way you can kind of tell deer, they say deer are like messy eaters. So like if there's like stuff everywhere, like crunched up and like little bites taken out of stuff, which looks like on these in here, and all this stuff right there, right over there. Kind of looks like, they say squirrels and stuff are like just cleaner, I guess. And like deer, like like they said, they compared it like taking bites out of an apple and then leaving it like that. So I don't know. I'm about to go back down in here and scout. Gonna check this cam real quick. But like the sign in here already looks like a lot better than it has earlier this year. You can kind of tell like where they've been walking through here. And I guess right up there was probably them eating, hopefully. But I've had a camera right here on this little bent tree for a little bit, just following this movement, coming down, going into like the swamp area, and then like I've been hunting like way over that way a couple times this year, but didn't see anything yet. So we're gonna check it out. Well, there was nothing on this cam. There's like one picture of like a deer's back, like right here in front of it, but it's not the best camera, but it's definitely like worked good before. So I don't know what the deal is. I guess I'm gonna move it. I guess I will move it because, like I said, I'm about to walk back here anyway, and put a camera way down here in the holler. Hopefully over some sign. Hopefully I get on some sign back here. And I'll scoop that one on the way back out and put it somewhere else. But yeah, I like it back here, man. Clearly there's food on the ground, falling, different types of trees. But there's a lot of those type, whatever those things are over there. There's a lot of them out here. These things, I guess. I guess they crack them open and eat this. There's a lot of these out here, so might be something to key in on. Or who knows, they might have already see all this? They might have already cashed out on it. I don't know. I don't even know what they are. I'm gonna take a couple pics and videos and try to figure out what they are and if they get targeted. What we got here, a little top of the skull action. Some critter. Rip. Yeah, we're gonna travel down here. There was a really old rub they made last year coming down into here that I hunted over like one time. Didn't see anything, but gonna head down here into that hollow right there, push back, hang a cam, and then I'm gonzo. And I'll probably try to come out to, now that I have 2 extra cams to hang, there's a couple other spots I wanna, oh, looky there. Got some old, this wasn't here last year. See, now that's just unfortunate for old me. But here's the thing. Don't want to hate on this guy. You can maybe kill deer there, but I'm gonna be setting up down there, so him being there, I mean, it'll probably affect some stuff, but I'm gonna try, if I hunt here, to set up way deeper anyway, so maybe it won't be too much of a concern. We'll see. The woods is ever changing, turns out. Oh, I'll tell you what never changes is flipping spider webs, dude. Hard to see them down here in the shade. There's no, oh, I just heard something run off back there. I don't know if it was a deer or a bear. It didn't blow. I mean, if you want truth time, as I'll probably get to show you here in a little bit, is the only reason I didn't check here earlier in the year is, and I guess I've just overcome the fear, is just because there's a lot of blowdowns down here. And there's a lot of bears down here, so I wasn't gonna lie, I was a little afraid. But I've not conquered the fear. Still get wary when I come across big blowdowns that look like dens, but I just try to be vocal like this and stuff when I'm scouting. Obviously, if I'm hunting, not gonna be able to do that, but yeah, so who knows? Maybe I'll get attacked by a bear here in a second. We'll see. If not, I'll holler at you. Peace. Look at that, dude. I guarantee that some bears have spent some time under this thing. It's pretty cool looking, honestly. Let me get in here and see if there's any tracks. Doesn't look like it right now. What a crazy structure, though. I mean, it's over my head. Trees, I mean, the woods, dude, they're so crazy. Look at it in here, man. This is a sick spot, dude. I just gotta find some good sign. Just set this cam on and pick a tree. And I'll be money, dude. I'm not gonna be able to get up high in these trees, though, because you can tell it's kind of like, there's like an undergrowth, sorta. But I could just get like a couple ladder stands up off to the, like, back where I came from. Like somewhere maybe like right there. I don't know though, because then there's this stuff in the way. Just get somewhere like where I can just see under all this open stuff. That's where I'm gonna pick a spot. All right, guys, I'm kind of out here in this more open stuff now. It's not like open, but like you can tell it's dry here too. Well, it's drier than it usually is. It's like, so this is kind of marshy, I guess, when it rains. But I'm thinking getting something like this right here. It's right up against the marsh. It gets pretty marshy right over there. And then everything comes from that way where I can walk down this path right here. Dude's stand is like right up there on the hill. That's where you can walk in, pop up in one of these trees. Extra smooth like. And then you're gonna see a lot of movement in here, I think. But like, I just don't know about these shots because of all this like little stuff, skinny stuff in the way up here. I'm gonna keep working back and see if there's anything juicier, but right now this looks like the best bet. I'll obviously have to like, I think they like this stuff too. I think this is called arrowhead, duck potato. I don't know, I've seen the guys on the Hunting Public. I think they've hunted over stuff like this before, so I think they eat that. And it's all over the place down here when it gets real nice and swampy. But yeah, like see, it's like open like right in kind of where I'm standing. This looks like a trail. So definitely see me sitting down here sometime, but you can like tell it gets marshy when it gets marshy. Like the ground under me is already like sinking pretty good. Oh, check that out. Yep. So that is the start of the swamp right there, I believe, fellas. See, here's more of that stuff. You can kind of tell there's a trail going back there. So yeah, dude. And they got all these nice trees in here dropping stuff, probably. Well, I'm about to mark a tree, specific tree for this, for a stand when I come down here, because I don't want to walk around a bunch when I actually come down here to hunt. And then I'm gonna hang this stand, hang this camera, and then dip on out of here. This actually isn't a bad one right here, honestly. It's got like some cool, dude, man, I'm so sick of these spider webs, dude. It's funny because, like, I guarantee they hate me too. Like, they're like, dude, what are you doing? You're the culprit here. So, oh, it's just annoying. But yeah, dude, popping up in something like this where you get like just a nice open little look, I think that'll pay off. Just hung the last camera for the day, and like right behind me, and trudging back out now. I could see this being a spot where I just trudge down in rifle season, just no stand, because I feel like that's gonna be your best option to like actually be able to get a shot off at some deer. Obviously you could pick like certain spots you predict them coming through right there, but dude, it's like there's not a whole, there's no scrapes or anything. There's like a couple rubs, but like you can't base like a whole, like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna set up here because there's a rub. Like, that's pretty pointless. But I could, because it's like you can see a pretty good ways. Like, there's obviously like trees and stuff in the way. But I feel like I'll have a better chance of getting a shot off like just from the ground level than from like trying to look down over all that grassy stuff. I mean, like all the treetop stuff, and a lot of it's like the prickly, like evergreen type stuff, so it's not gonna be going anywhere. And so yeah, I hung that cam over a spot that I just tried to find an open spot to where it looks like I could see some activity. It's in a spot where like deer could easily go right around, you know, a huge 20-point buck could walk right to the left, to the behind, to the right, you know, type deal. But I just put it in like the spot where I could find the most. Looks like it could cover like where they would at least be traveling through a little bit. And so if I know, I mean, I know deer traveling through there, but like if I can get a kind of a count, you know, on what kind of deer, what type of deer, what age class, how many. If I can get that, that would boost my spirits. And who knows, like the big guy might walk right in front of it, you know? So I don't know. I think it's a good bear spot too, honestly. That's another reason why I like that area back there. For just gonna grab this cam real quick for sitting with a gun. I mean, I could do crossbow too until gun runs in, but I have so many spots to hunt that I don't even know if I'll like take a little technical difficulty here. I don't even know if I'll take a crossbow back in that spot. I just feel like it's a little risky. But a gun, obviously, would be able to reach out there and touch any of them. But yeah, guys, that wraps it up for scouting today, the 29th. Last year this time, there were good bucks moving around, dude. I think, so let me end it with this. I've only hunted down here, this will be my second year. And last year, on the 29th, I got pictures of 2 big bucks. And one of them was lip curling. And then there's another picture, I'll try to find them and put them in the video, of it running right off. It looked like it was chasing a doe. The 29th. And then the same morning, I saw another big buck that I only saw one time in another spot. On the 29th. And so, I don't know, I have a feeling that maybe like I don't know, like the pre-rut starts early down here in South Carolina or something. Like late Sept, early Oct. But I don't know. I got a lot of editing to do because I ramble in a lot of these videos. So it's gonna be a fun week for that. But back at the car now. Oh, I'm tired, man. Get home, relax a little bit, enjoy my evening. Let it ring. Yes, sir. And then I might scout a couple more spots tomorrow, not sure. if I do, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take you right with me. So until then, blessings to you. Be a blessing. And have a great day.